Devanapriyo, Dharma is the art of staying in your true nature. Dharma is a way of life that brings happiness, peace, and joy. But to practice Dharma, do we always need to physically go to Paramatma or Guru? If you wish to experience Paramatma in every moment of your life, then you must develop the art of living Dharma in every breath of your life. When you live Dharma into every breath of your life and your lifestyle become a symbol of your Dharma. How you walk, how you talk, how you sit, how you communicate, how you express, everything reflects your Dharma and everything creates an impression about your Dharma. If an ordinary person is walking across the street and if a beggar asks him for some money, and if that person removes a penny from his pocket and gives it to that beggar, the beggar won't be surprised because that person is just an ordinary person. However, if the same beggar sees somebody in a luxury car, if he begs to that person to give him some money, and if that wealthy man gives him just a penny, what happens? Will the beggar accept it normally or will his face become upset? He may even take the money, but his face will not be happy. Why? Because he was a wealthy man. And so the beggar expected him to have a big heart and be generous. Even I want to give each one of you an inspiration today. Whenever you are surrounded by people, every word you say will either bring a smile on somebody's face or upset somebody around you. Your words create your worth. Your words create your worth. What you say, how you speak, and how you make others feel defines your worth in their eyes. I have always observed one thing in the society. Whether somebody is rich or poor, everybody wants to hear good words from others. If somebody does not speak politely or respectfully with them, their face, expressions, tone, body languages, everything changes instantly. And when somebody calls them softly and lovingly, they feel loved, valued, and respected, instantly changing their mood, expressions, and approach. So, this means that making someone happy or giving someone pain lies in your hands and in your words. I can understand that you cannot give up worldly life completely. However, giving pain to somebody through your words or making someone smile, does that lie in your hands or does that depend on someone else? It depends on you, right? For example, you may be living in a penthouse, but when you come down in the lift and see your watchman, how much time does it take to just greet him and ask him, how are you? Is everything okay? For just 15 seconds, you will bring a smile to his face, isn't it? On the other hand, you have to travel to work and your driver is a little slow. But in those 15 minutes, if you scold your driver and insult him for not driving fast, what happens? In those few minutes, you may spoil his mood for the entire day. He will instantly become upset. Maybe he won't say anything to you, but he will develop negativity within. After that, will he have a positive approach for you? Or will his approach towards you start becoming negative? Now, let me tell you something deeper. When you spoke rudely to your driver once, for how long will that negativity stay in his mind? For how long will your words affect him? Even after 2 years, if you pass by that driver, he will remember your harsh words and how you insulted him. And as long as he remembers that, does he practice dharma or adharma? Along with that, he will create a chain of adharma. Upset with you, he won't be able to say anything to you. But instead, he will take out that anger on someone else. That person will continue the chain of anger on someone else. In this way, an entire chain reactions of negativity will begin. Who is responsible for that adharma? Just like one seed that you plant gives birth to numerous new seeds, which then create thousands of trees and seeds. Your single anger has the power to create a chain of anger in countless people. And then, for how long will that negativity affect you? Is it possible that such force of negativity in impact your health too? Can it bring a disease inside you? Science has proven that if the opposite person develops negativity towards you, then the vibrations of their negativity can affect your mind and every organ of your body. Do we ever think about this? Do we think about what effects our words can have on our own well being? That is why it is so important to be mindful of the words we use and the way we make others feel through our presence. Because your words are creating your worth. Since the past several years, the pharma industry has developed medicines on the basis of physical symptoms or illness. But you will slowly notice one thing. The forms of therapy and treatment have started changing in the recent years. Instead of just treating symptoms on the surface, treatments are treating the root cause, the pain, the trauma, the emotional stress. Because research studies are proving that chronic illnesses, diseases, lifestyle disorders are not driven by physical reasons too much. They are driven by emotional reasons. Let me tell you a deeper and even more shocking truth, which is scientifically proven today. When somebody develops a disease like cancer, the things and people they are surrounded with play a key role in the development of their disease. If there is a network tower right above your house, you are at a greater risk of developing cancer because the mobile radiations have a negative effect on your body. Similarly, if the people in a family talk very politely with each other, if they can forgive and let go of each other's mistakes, if they know how to cool down and normalize any negative situations quickly, then the environment is very positive. The vibrations they pass to each other are very positive. And as a result, chances of someone developing cancer or any chronic disease in that family are much lower. But if everyone has a habit of constantly reminding each other about their mistakes, taunting one another, or making them feel guilty again and again, then everyone in the family will become negative. And that feeling of negativity disturbs your mind and harms the cells of the body, which is the main reason behind cancer and chronic diseases. This is the power of words. Your words can make someone healthy even if they are unwell. And your words can make someone unwell even if they are healthy. That's why. Learn the art of practicing Vachan Dharma. Develop self command on your words. When you come to a religious place and do certain rituals like Vanna, Samay, Pratikaman, these are all Kaik Dharma. You need to physically go somewhere to practice them. But Vachan dharma is the dharma that stays with you wherever you are. It introduces dharma into your life and lifestyle. You can practice this dharma 24 by 7 in your own home with everybody. And this is something that we must learn. Words have the power to take us to moksha, and words have the power to ruin our future. One word is enough to rewrite your destiny. Andhe chayantha. A blind father's son is also blind. Just one sentence. Who had said this sentence? Draupadi, the wife of the 5 Pandavas, had said this one sentence while making fun of Duryodhana. She taunted him because he slipped and fell on seeing an illusion which was created using art. And she did not only laugh at him. The daunt came in her words, her emotions, her expressions, her eyes, her body language, everything. This one sentence made Duryodhana very angry, which ultimately led to the terrible war of Mahabharata, killing thousands of innocent people. The insulting words that Duryodhana heard were so powerful that he could not forget them. They kept ringing in his ears, and he made a promise that he would take revenge of that insult. Hello. But did this happen only with Duryodhana? Or did this happen with you too? I don't want you to only hear the Pravachan. Let us do a practical experiment. Close your eyes. Remember the person who had insulted you. Recall when and where did they insult you. Do you remember them? There could be anyone, your husband, your wife, your child, your parents, your boss at work, your servant, anyone. Yes, remember them. Do you remember that incident when they insulted you? Raise your fingers. How many people do you remember? Don't try to hide. You must know that your Guru knows everything about you. So, just be honest. Yes, raise your hand. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, put your hands down. And now, open your eyes. Mostly, I have observed that people can never forget their insult. Even if they try hard, they remember that insult whenever they meet the person again. But let me ask you one thing. Can somebody ever insult you? If you have not deposited the karmas of insulting in your own karma bank? Hello. Most of you were thinking about the person who insulted you. But instead, I am asking you something very different. Can someone insult you if you have never insulted someone in the past? No. So, what does this mean? What does this reflect? Does it mean you were insulted? Or does it mean that you insulted someone in the past? And this is just the reactions of your actions? Hello. If I had asked you, have you ever insulted someone? You would not have admitted it. But I ask you, have you ever been insulted by someone? And if you have been insulted, that means you have also insulted someone. Hello. Are you understanding? This is the calculation of karmas. Guru is always like this. The Guru never tells you your mistake directly. He first lets you make a mistake and then he makes you realize it. If someone insulted you, it means that somewhere there is rudeness in your nature. Because the opposite person's insult is a reflection of your insult. And from this one lesson, you have to analyze and transform your entire life. You must always be aware that your words can make someone positive and happy. And your words can also hurt someone and make them negative. That is why learn to filter your words. Before you speak, check your words. And sometimes, even if you become strict with somebody, learn to be equally soft and learn how to say sorry. If you know how to smile and make someone smile, then you will be able to neutralize the negative effect of your words. But mostly, whenever you have a problem with somebody, and if you said something hurtful, does that negativity stay in your mind for seconds, minutes, hours, or days and days? And if the weight of your words is becoming a burden for somebody for days, months, and years, it is harmful or not? If somebody carries negativity for you for such a long time, it only harms their health. But it is very harmful for your own karmas too. And after listening today's pravachan, how many of you believe that, yes, I need to bring a change in myself? Even I can understand that you cannot change yourself overnight. You won't be able to transform your words and your language instantly. But if you try, you can begin that process of transformation from today itself. And if you stay determined, if you try to filter every word that you speak, one day you will be able to change yourself. Am I right? Hello? Am I right? For that, start with small steps. Give yourself one command again and again. I want to bring self-control on my word. Hello? Throughout your life, how many of you have communicated with me? Sometime or the other. In a normal situation, if there is no need for me to get strict on anybody, how is my voice? Is it soft and polite or strict and loud? It's soft. And is it soft only with you or even with the most ordinary person who comes to me? Many of you have a habit. Even if you are talking normally to somebody, your volume will be so high that it can even be heard in the next room. Paramatma has said that when your yoga are calm, it is dharma. It is dharma. And when your yoga are hyperactive, then it is adharma. Yoga means mind, body, and speech. Speaking loudly is also a form of adharma. How many of you know that speaking loudly increases the acid level in your body? And when your acid levels are high, your karmas are also high. Hello? You must have never thought about it, that your volume increases your body's acid levels. I will explain this to you in a very scientific way. When acid is high, your energy levels are also very high. They are higher than what is needed. And when energy is high, your actions will also attract more karmas because of the hyperreactivity. That's why, what must you do? Hello? Hello? You won't be able to change your words instantly. You won't be able to change your language instantly. So first, change your volume. It is not easy to change your words overnight because that requires a lot of alertness. And nobody can develop 100% alertness in one day. It needs time and repeated practice. But if you try, then you can change your volume. Think about it. What do you like? Do you like it when someone talks to you very softly and politely? Or do you like it when someone shouts at you or speaks very loudly? But now, let me ask you something different. Do others like you? Is your voice soft for others or it is very harsh? The problem is that when your relatives come at your home, you talk to them in a very sweet and polite voice. Your behavior is also very good. But then, is your behavior the same even with your family members? No. We appear sweet in front of outsiders, but we don't stay sweet in front of our own family members. Am I right? We appear sweet whenever we want to get our work done. And when our work is done, our sweetness is also gone. Is this cheating nature? Or is this honesty with yourself? But instead, if you develop a habit of behaving politely and sweetly with your family members, will you need to cheat yourself like this? No. Remember one thing, after you become strict with somebody, if your voice doesn't become soft and polite within 48 minutes, you bind karmas which make your voice less in your next birth. Have you ever thought, why does a soul take birth as a tree? Trees don't get a chance to speak throughout their life. They have to stay voiceless all their life. Why? When you misuse your voice, you lose your voice. If you see millions of living beings in this world, they can express sound. But only humans have the ability to speak words. There is a difference between words and sounds. And when you have ability to speak words, how must your words be? Worthy or worthless? Every word you speak must have weight. Do you feel that whatever you say is always accepted by everyone? No. Why? But how many of you think that what Gurudev says is accepted by everyone even if they don't want to? Yes, with Paramatma's grace, this happens. But why does it happen? This is Vachan Siddhi. When your voice, volume, and words are soft, polite, and truthful, you develop Vachan Siddhi. How many of you are confident that whatever you say will become a reality? With Paramatma's grace, I have that confidence. But what is the reason behind this? Has Paramatma blessed me with some special gift when I was born? No. Then if I can develop Bhajan Siddhi, why can't you? Even you have potential to develop Bhajan Siddhi. But for that, you need to develop command on your words and your voice. This Paryushan, make one resolution. I want to develop self-control on my volume and my words. And I want to speak in a way that the opposite person does not get hurt, bored, or irritated with my word. Paryushan teaches us non-violence. Paryushan teaches us dharma. But I want to learn the art of practicing dharma 24 by 7 wherever you are. And for that, you must also make your words ahimsak. Your words must be such that they don't hurt anybody. Or your voice must be such that it makes someone smile. And your volume must also touch someone's heart. It shouldn't break it. This person made to develop the art of Vachan Dharma. Hello. The art of Vachan dharma. Okay? Subham Bhava, Shriyam Bhava, Mangalam Bhava, Kalyanam Bhava.